how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to Scorched Earth. So, we're gonna start this episode of Scorched Earth off with a little game. It's called Where's the Rock Elemental? I know, you've played this before, right? You're used to it. Not the first time. You know, Wildcard has really done a lot to make them harder to find nowadays, though. I can tell you that for sure. This time, I think I've got you stumped. I'm very certain of it. So this is what I want you to do. In 5 seconds, I'm gonna turn around and you point to me where the rock golem is. Okay, ready? 5. Get ready. 4. 3. Here it comes. 2. 1. Can you point to where the rock golem is? This is a tough one, I know. It's not easy to find. Bet you'll never find it. The tough one, this guy. Did you get it? That's right, it's at your mom's house. So, we're starting this off a little differently. I gotta tell you, I am losing my friggin' mind, okay? Let me tell you why. So, first things first, I made a few adjustments to my little houses here. Looks really nice. I've expanded the greenhouse, added a little bridge to get up top to kind of a landing pad for that lovely RG that I tamed in the last video. As you know, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I have Salt and Pepper bred up, I have my Thorny Dragon bred up and saddled, and I also have a nice bred pair of INOstrancevia. We tamed one of those at the end of the last one. So I have the babies, I called them Pinky and the Brain because I got twins, because of course I did. They're male and female, and we're gonna be using those very soon. The Dracoteuthis, I named him Rolling Death. We went around and stocked up on sand and stone and all that good stuff. Got a lot of wood from Thorny Dragon. We stockpiled a bunch of resources, and then I'll tell you what I did, is that I went out and I decided that I was gonna go and get some resources. I was gonna farm some loot drops, and well, let's just say that went a lot better than I expected. So, what stage of progression would you say that we're at right now exactly, considering how I already got a chemistry bench from a loot drop? Okay, we already got that, and we already got a fabricator made. We have a fridge built up that I put all my food and whatnot in. I got a lot of junk in here, let me tell you. I got air conditioners everywhere. I made myself an industrial grill. We got an industrial cooker from a loot drop. I mean, what are we missing? What should we be working towards right now? That's right, you guessed it. I should be going after a grinder and an industrial forge. Well, what if I told you that the loot drops decided that they didn't care that I decided to lower the quality so that the drops wouldn't be so overpowered. I actually dropped it way down, and the response that I got for that was a loot drop that contained an industrial forge, because, you know, why wouldn't it? So I've got one of these already, you know, because of course I do. It also contained a fabricator too, because why not? Why not? When it's overpowered, why not be completely overpowered? All right, you're not gonna believe this. Check it out. I guess I'm done then. And then right after that, I got an Ascended long neck rifle at 450% power, which is better than the first one I got on the island, which is just goofy. Got that from a loot drop right up there. So, you know, that's kind of where we're at right now. I mean, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I mean, I guess, should I move? Yeah, build another base? What do I do here right now? I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle. I don't really know what I want to do next. I guess what I could do is just start taming some big boys. So, I'd like to get a Spinosaurus at some point. Those guys are stomping around out here. I did actually, from a loot drop, you never guess, I got some raw prime fish meat, and now that I have a flyer, it'd be outrageously easy to tame a Spinosaurus. I just gotta get a good level. Also, let me go back in here again. We got a sweet veggie cake from a loot drop, of course. Literally, that I could sum this up. Let me sum it up for you, okay? Let me just, thanks to this little fella right here, okay? This dude on my shoulder, all right? The loot drop quality that I've been getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then over here, and this side, makes 6 storage containers filled to the absolute brim with stuff that I've gotten from loot drops. Here, matter of fact, I just got one of these. Where did it go? I just got one. I don't remember where I ended up stuffing it. It was a behemoth metal gateway. See if I can actually remember where I put the damn thing. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Behemoth metal gateway. I forgot about this. I was gonna do something with this and I didn't. You know why this is ridiculous? Take a look at this thing. Why on earth would I need one of these things? Okay, what am I gonna do with this right now? Have you ever even seen a behemoth metal gateway for anything used other than, like, what, Titanosaur taming? Or Giga taming? What is this for? Let me tell you what it's for. You do this with it. Do you see the number of resources that just appeared on the left side of my screen? You know what? That's not even all of it. Look at that. It's like over 1,000 metal ingots already. What I mean, that kind of takes care of the farming side of things. I just got that from a loot drop. Absolutely ridiculous. Normally put that in a grinder, you get some, I think you'd get even more resources from it. Now I gotta carry this stuff around with me. I gotta move it. I should have dropped it outside of my area over here. And I think there was even more metal building stuff in there that I could have ground up, but honestly, I don't want to do that yet because, you know, I gotta progress to something here. I've went out to get resources exactly once. And so that's kind of what I'm at right now with this. I'm gonna put all this stuff in here. I can make a vault, which is great. I might as well make a vault so that I can put all my resources in it. I don't need to save for a forge anymore. I guess I could save for a grinder, which I don't even have the engrams. Oh, never mind. Yes, I do, right in front of my face. So we could work towards this. I got a lot of polymer. Make a little bit more of that. I could have enough of that to build this. The oil's hard enough to get now on this map because it's hard to find this stuff, except, oh wait, you gotta go and get an oil pump. But here's the thing. See if I remember where it is. I've already got one. That's right, you guessed it, from a loot drop. That's all I've done, literally between the last video and breeding my babies here, my dinos, and then building a little bit onto this. All I did was collect loot drops. That is all I've done, is collect loot drops. I'm even kitted out here in fully high ascendant, you know, like, desert cloth. I haven't even learned the engrams to make desert cloth. I just have the stuff. Oh my god, I tell you. So we can really do just about anything right now, let me tell you. We really are able to do just about anything. So you know what? Why don't we go out and tame some big boys, I guess. That could be a nice use of our time, you know? There's no loot drop up there. Let's see what's in it. Oh, would you look at that? More junk. But I bet you I go up to that thing and I guarantee it'll have something ridiculous in it. Open this up. Ugh, God, would you stop it? Open this thing up. Let's see what's in it. It is exactly what it says it is because they don't have the buff on me. You see, that's the only way that it can get one over on me. I mean, I don't really need any of this stuff anyway. But I wanted to prove a point right there and the game wouldn't let me. I don't understand why I don't have my my biome buff on me. That's strange. I just noticed that. Where did it go? Okay, well, we're gonna have to get that back on me again. Or maybe I should just go without it for a while, kind of let the game be a little balanced. All right, well, I guess I'll let rambling aside now. I apologize for wasting so much time. Let's go ahead and get out on some of these creatures that I said I tamed. So like I did mention, I have some bred INOstrancevia. I have the inability to speak. I cannot talk words good. I think the brain I have leveled up. The stats on this thing is ridiculous. I got really good ones. I bred them. They're mammals, so they did need eggs hatching. I mean, look at this. 50 melee, 42 health. I mean, look at stats we got right now. This is, I mean, it's kind of leveled, but I mean, we're doing crazy damage here. I mean, also, damage numbers are not popping up anymore. Did I disable that? That's really weird. Didn't mean to do that. Unless I'm actually not doing damage. Which, you know, very clearly I am. Oh, there we go. They're back now. That's weird. I don't know why that was off. Very strange. You can actually just turn those back on from console commands, by the way. Don't know if you knew that. I think it's just toggle damage. Yeah, toggle damage numbers. That's it. Literally it. And then you can turn them on and off without having to go into the settings. Little fun fact for you, in case you didn't know. But yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Crazy damage. It just tears up everything that it touches. You know what I mean? Just crazy. That and my dragon blasting fire at everything that it runs by. I mean, it's goofy. Oh, it is just goofy. I also decided that I wanted to craft some of the dino potions that good old fine China over there is able to make me. So I got a few. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these, and I am going to go over to a cave, I think. We might go do the cathedral cave just to kind of do it. I don't really know what stage of progression I'm even supposed to be working on right now, to tell you the truth. I really don't know. I do realize that I have RGs, but honestly, I kind of enjoy running around on foot. I might as well get used to it, because whenever we get to Aberration, there won't be any flying around. If you're paying attention to the mod list, you might realize there will be a little bit of flying around. Maybe just a little bit. I am going to come up here and put down my oil pump, though. I think I kind of remember where there was a few. They're over here somewhere. I ran past them about 100 times. I was up here already. And at least I could start getting some oil. And then again, like I said, I did want to make some farms out of some vultures. I tamed a couple of Walliserops and decided that I was going to make a farm out of them, too, so honestly... pearl farming, oil farming, chitin, all that stuff's about to be a lot easier. I thought about using some of those broths of enlightenment that I got, instead of using them to level myself up. Get a couple of arthropleura and see if I can breed them. Can they breed? I don't remember if it's possible to breed those. If so, I can use them for a chitin farm. Why am I not able to find any of anything up here, really? Where are all the oil veins? Literally, when I'm not looking for them, I cannot help but bump into them every time. I will use my immense power to manifest one right in front of me here in exactly 5 seconds. So 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the oil pump. I lied. Alright, fine. My manifestation didn't work. You guys didn't channel enough power into the video. The two of you that are still here right now, come on now. You gotta put all that power into it. Oh, there we go. I found the oil nodes. Ah, see? That's what I needed. You guys finally started channeling them. You both channeled so much power, you actually made 2 spawn. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whoop, that's the face. Never mind. Whoops, it's dead. All right, we're good. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to come after you like that. Are you a good level? Oh, you're a 145. I kind of don't want to kill you. But you're going to die anyway. You're going to die because you need to. I'm going to use your horns to tame things. I wonder why they don't bleed. I'm kind of curious about that. I'm also curious if these things can come to boss fights. Are they a little bit too overpowered, or is it possible to bring them? Could be a nice tank. Oh my god, why don't you die? Thing looks like it's friggin' doomed. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That guy, I've made it angry. Wait. Why is it missing so much health? Did the bleed do that much damage? Hold on a second now. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Alright, let's run away. I don't want to get myself murdered here. Did the bleed do that? It is doing that much damage. I could probably kill one of these things with this. Could be possible. Can I get it to be, like, glitched to the point where it can't actually attack me? There we go. Stand right there. There you go. Just stand there and bleed to death. This is, I guess, what we do with our time here now. We just kill Titanosaurs. Because why not? You know what? Thylacoleo are kind of overpowered, so it makes sense that INOstrancevia being, like, an alternate to them would be equally as overpowered. That makes sense. I'm just trying not to, like, get murdered by this freaking thing. You just wait until Deinonychus are available after Valguero comes out. You just wait. I can't wait to watch people solo dragons with those things again. It'll be beautiful. Hope we can transfer them to, Aberration. I thought you always could originally before because there's an Aberrant zone. So that'd be great. I'm curious to see what that looks like whenever people fight Rockwell with it. You're just bleeding to death, very slowly. If I had a better saddle for this guy, I probably could kill this thing. We are gonna kill it now, though. It made the mistake of putting its tail in front of me when I was murdering. So that's its punishment, is that it dies. It actually isn't even hitting me as hard as I thought it would. Can I shoot it with this thing? What about this? Does this do good damage? I mean, honestly, 500 ain't bad. Can I headshot it? Will it do headshot damage? Nope. Boink! Oh my god, why do I have 20 levels? Did that just come from the Dzungariotherium? We're biting its butt now. We really are biting its butt. It's got this thing chomping on its buns. Yeah, get that buns. Get that Titanosaur butt. Get that Titano booty. Remember when these things used to be scary? Like, you'd see one stomping around your base and go, oh my god, no. If we attack that thing, we'll be doomed. Chomp. I don't even have to actually deal consistent damage to it. I just have to bite it and then run away. Chomp, right in the butt. Here we go. Here it comes. Chomp, chomp. Did it die? It's getting close. 30,000. You better escape from me. Yeah, get right on your back. Oh, now you're doomed. I was gonna say. Oh god, you're dead now. You're dead now. Here it comes. We're gonna bite ankles. It's running. Yeah. And dead. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that. Came up here for an oil vein. Left with a Titanosaur. Did that give me much XP? Not really. Didn't give my Eno anything, really. Kind of surprising. Kind of a little bit on the disappointing side, too. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. It's all good. We will put all of those points into this. I guess everything damage. So if that thing can bleed those that bad, how, like, what kind of damage are we talking about, like, bleed-wise here? Like, what does it do? Oh my god, it's literally hitting for, what, 400 per tick? That's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, big hops. Big hops. Okay, now let's actually do what I meant to do when we were up here. There we go. Got some oil pumps. I'm gonna mark this on here, just so that I can remember, because I will not if I don't do this. Usually make it black. We got oil. Oil veins. There we go. Now I'll be able to remember where that's at. Forever. So now after I've defeated, like, Rockwell on Genesis 2 now, finally, whenever that comes out sooner or later, feel free to go ahead and skip to that part here in the future, those of you that are watching, like, 30 years in the past, back whenever, like, Extinction was the main map. There we go. Boing. I'm having fun. This thing is great. I love this thing. Literally one of my favorite things so far, and it literally is just a dino that I already like, but even better. Ah, it's beautiful. Then I got all this junk again, as if I needed any more resources to cram into things. Got all this meat. And this prime meat. Let's just cook some prime meat, alright? We'll take all that prime. I got all this stuff, though. I am gonna need a vault at some point here. I really am actually gonna need one. Because, I got all these resources, I don't know what to do with them. I apologize this video doesn't really seem like it has very much direction, because that's kind of, boy, does that just sum up my life, you know what I mean? So, let's get into this here. Tell you what, it's a good thing I have a narrative-sounding voice, because otherwise, I tell you what, nobody would pay any attention to me at all. The two of you that are still here, I'm telling you, you guys, You're the fans. You're the real fans. You are the real heroes. So now that this thing is actually, like, beaten to hell, what do we got in terms of, like medical pet brew? What does it do if I feed this to it? What will it do to its health? Oh, a couple of hundreds? Is it like a buff? No? It just kind of regenerates its health a little bit. So it's like a medical brew for a pet, literally. So it doesn't really do that much in terms of craziness here. Refills pet stamina. Does that? I guess that probably does exactly what it says it does. Why would I do that? That was so dumb. Those would be good for if you get stuck out in a sandstorm, though. I can see that being useful on this map. Also, we are getting close down there, if you look at the bottom right, to finally being able to unlock a dragon horde, which might be something we go for today. I think. Not a bad idea. I would like to get a grinder, because like I said, I do quite literally have all this stuff here. Let me just drop off all the excess here. I have so much hide. I have so many resources, I might as well start using those crazy blueprints that I've been collecting. So I have this whole thing full of stuff. None of this was crafted, right? We have all this. None of this was crafted either. This is literally just stuff I collected. All these, once again, more loot drops. I have a treasure map that I forgot about too. Also, more stuff just collected from loot drops. And you'll never guess, its blueprints are all loot drops. So, how about we go ahead and use that map though? We'll go do that. It sounds like a meaningful thing to do progression-wise. I think I have a shovel somewhere. I thought I did. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Let's go over here. Let's go on an adventure. We got 3,000 whatever's away. We got a little adventure to go on. Guess we'll see if there's any babies we can steal. I do have a nice little idea for what I would like to do. I kind of want to tame a Megistotherium and then make like a polymer farm with some baby mantis, you know what I mean? Because I know you can breed them. I don't know if you can breed Arthropleura. I don't think I've ever tamed one of those in my life. Maybe once, but that's about it. So I kind of wanted to tame a Megistotherium. I wanted to get a polymer farm going and just kind of see what all I can do, you know what I mean, with that. Because I know Megistotherium are great harvesters for chitin. I don't know how great they are for polymer. Pelagornis are not present on this map, unfortunately. Not that that would really make any sense, but it wouldn't really surprise me with how much water they added to this map if they were to add something that likes to swim. Honestly, the water they added, I feel like now Pelagornis belong on this map even more than before. Especially since it's known for being easy to farm polymer on it. I don't know, I feel like they could have added something to it. They could have, you know, they added Aberrant Oviraptors and Aberrant Megalania, even though nobody asked for either one of those. Anything else to this map to make it a little bit, you know, better, more convenient, you know what I mean? Like, even a Pelagornis was too much for you? Alright, it looks like this loot drop is way up in the mountains. Way, way, way up here. I haven't been this way before. It would be an interesting opportunity to defeat a rock golem, should one present itself. There's a Diamantinosaurus right there. It's very small though, so that one really ain't worth taming. They do have size multipliers, believe it or not, if you didn't notice that there. So not all of them are evenly, you know, good, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy is pretty small, comparatively. You just look at the size of the thing. Not very big. Sleepy Boy. They only eat, I think, I want to say they only eat veggie cakes. They might eat kibble too. I don't remember. I'm gonna go down here and get this drop. I'm gonna get some more of these while we're going. Here we go. One of these days I'm gonna run over one of those that I didn't have before. It's gonna blow my friggin' mind when it happens. Been playing this game so long, I think I got them all. You'll see a lot of stuff pop up when we get to extinction though. What do we got here? It's a loot drop that isn't down yet. And I finally got that biome boost again down there, so this will actually be good. I want to sit here and wait for it to drop. Well, there's another one up there. Did that one already drop? Chance for another explorer node here. Yep, let's see. These ruins. There's another Raya loot drop. My god, that was a hell of a jump. There we go, come on. Yep, opened it up. There's another one. Got some stuff for you here. We're gonna put some more points into health, just because we can, might as well. Why have 10,000 health when you could have 12,000, you know? Did that drop yet? No, that one didn't drop yet either. My god. Why won't any of you drop? Can I get some sap while I'm here? I didn't get a chainsaw yet. You know what? That should be something I work towards. Don't these guys drop tree sap anymore? I thought Joshua trees were these things, and they drop tree sap. The most ADHD Let's Play you will ever see on the internet, I'm telling you. Hey, there we go, loot drop's finally down, alrighty. Let's see what it's gonna give me. Yeah, Ascended everything. Open it up, I'm telling you. Like, this is junk, this is all junk, but by the standards that I've been operating lately, that's, yeah. Honestly, it's still junk. Alright, we'll head up this way, we'll grab that loot drop while we're up there, and maybe we'll hit the cave up while we're here, and that'll be the episode. How does that sound? The fact that these are gonna be on Aberration kind of concerns me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, the hops. Oh my god, the hops. This is like the, didn't they nerf Thylacoleo? I like did a little bit of like stuttering right there, but didn't they nerf Thylacoleo to make it so that they weren't so good? Meanwhile, this thing is just zooming. It is zooming and tearing stuff up. All right, what were you gonna give me before? Want it on saddle, and what are you giving me now? Oh my God, I'm telling you. The amount of scuba gear, that is a full stack of, like, that is so many bullets. What am I doing this for? Oh my God. I told you, I turned the loot quality down. I dropped it. I set it to 5 for the island, right? A lot of good that did me. Everything on there was good quality, but it sucked. And then I turned it down for Ragnarok because Ragnarok was too overpowered. And then, once again, a lot of good that did me. Clearly, because I still got ridiculous stuff from there, I dropped it down to a 2. And then I turned it back up to a 3 for this map. It has been on a loot drop quality of 3 for the entire duration of Scorched Earth, okay? And then just recently, as I ended the last video, I was like, this is too much, this is too overpowered, I need to turn it down again. Hey look, I found the cave, I think, right? Isn't it around this area here, kinda, sorta? Hyenodons, you're starting to cause me problems, you're being disruptive. But right now it is set to 2. If you're curious to what the current setting for loot drops is, right now it's a 2. Also, I found the cave. Should I go and do the cave right now? I got a lot of junk right now on me. Hell, why not? Let's go in. Let's careen through a cave and pulverize my enemies, I might as well, right? What's the harm? It's a good place to get mushrooms. Should I desire to. And bones. Do these bones give me things? They do! Okay, I knew it. I knew there was bones that gave me salt. I knew it, and it's in this cave. Alright, let's go through this cave. This cave, I think, is like the middle tier. It's not the hardest one, but it's also not like super easy. Yeah, we're sitting on a cool about 19 FPS right now. That sounds about right. I don't even have my settings up that high. I lower them on purpose just so it's smooth, but yeah, that's rough. Hey look, a rock golem. Let's see how long it takes for this thing to die. Knocking me around, but it ain't gonna kill me. I've still got 5,000 health left. A lot of stuff swimming around in the water over there. This looks like dire wolves and bats. And it's dead. Alright. Now we kill everything else. Ah, yes, you bats. Batsy bats. We're in the bat cave right now. We're in the bat cave. Did this cave always have bats? Is it something they added later? I know that they added a couple of other non-artifact caves to this place, to this map. I think there's 2 of them. Anything in the water? Oh boy, this water's crystal clear. My God. Ah, juvenile megalosaurus too. Neat, which means its dad's up there swimming around somewhere. Any loot? Any loot drops? What's that down there? Is that a coelacanth? What is that blue thing? Looks like a coelacanth. Alright, where's its dad at now? Where is Mama Megalosaur? I know you're here somewhere. Saber cat. There's Megalosaurus. Okay. Mama Megalo. Yeah, I killed your child, so I do apologize for that. And you did. Okay, good. Anything I can climb up here too? No, not really. This cave was always one of my favorites. I like the end of it. Like, it looks really cool. Like, just the design they decided for it, you know? This is also a really good cave to tame Megalosaurus on this map, if you wanted to. I tend to find a lot of them in here. There's usually like 2 or 3, I think. Not really many, and well, I don't know why anybody would even bother taming a Megalosaurus, but, you know, it's an option. It is an option. What do we got here? Anything good? Other than lag? My God, I swear I never lag this bad whenever I play this game when I'm not recording. It must be OBS. I blame it for all my problems. Either that or I overestimated the power of my computer and I would never do such a thing. Ha ha ha. Alright, anything? Usually there's a drop down here. There is a note, though. We'll grab that while we're here. You guys aren't even paying any attention to me, so that's good. They do not care at all, do they? Oh, now they care. Now they care a lot. What are they, like, blind? Alright, shoot your fire. There you go. Big fire, big fire. It'd be kind of cool if all the Drakelings also had like a little ability to create a small light around them. Like every Drakeling could do that, just so you kind of had like a little torch on your side. Something that breathes fire you think ought to be able to create light whenever it wants. There's water down there. This is new. I don't remember this part. Maybe it is new. I don't remember. Was there always water in this part? I feel like there wasn't. Unlike your mother, this cave was usually dry all the time. This cave at least has something to fight in here. Oh look, some Akatina. Tame some of those guys. It's a shame they're all dying, though. They're really high level, too. Am I able to tame them? Like, I bet it takes a lot of veggie cakes. Probably takes a lot to knock them out, too. The downside with creatures that curl up into balls and take no damage if you damage them too much, they tend to be stubborn when it comes to the amount of things you need to shoot them with, so they knock out. Alright, what do we got here? Anything? Anything in the water? Deep. Pretty deep. Anything in here? Is there not a single loot drop anywhere in this cave? Really? There's some silica pearls down there. That could be good. I might grab those. See, I like that there's literally Spinosaurus bones all over this map, but they never thought to actually add Spinos to this map. Like, go around, look at the map. How many, like, bones in the water do you see with, like, crests on their back? Also, what are you doing? What are you doing, Gollum? You want to fight me or not? I'm gonna bite your butt. You're gonna run away, I'm gonna bite your booty. Wish you could tame these guys. It'd be nice to have, like, a low-quality rubble golem. Like, maybe make these guys take more damage, but be able to harvest metal instead. Make them knockout tame with, like, I don't know, slingshots, I guess? I don't know. Use the rocks to defeat the rocks. I use the stones to destroy the stones. Oh, there he goes. Well, he's down. Oh, no, he isn't. Hello. Come here, you. What are you doing down there in the water? You can't just go in there whenever you want. Why don't you get up here and fight me like a man? Boulder brain. Oh, and it's dead. There we go. Well, I guess that's why it didn't fight me. Alright, so do I still have... I don't have my whip. I thought I had my whip still. Must have got rid of it. Oh, I have Lazarus chowder. Pretty sure, yeah, I have a scuba tank too, so... I just got it from loot drops, you know? Why not? There we go. We'll just go ahead and swim down here, I suppose. Grab all these things. Do I have anything else? I had flippers too. I guess it doesn't really matter. Not like I need them. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even think you can actually use a whip while you're underwater anyway. I think that was a change they made. Thought originally you could, but I'm pretty sure now you can't. Any more some stuff down here for me to grab? I forgot the name of the thing for a second. If I was wild caught, I'd have put Eurypterids down here. They don't really have anything on this map that's good for harvesting black pearls, other than death worms. Which, well, they're death worms, so need I say more. Also, why am I not able to harvest any of these? Is it just me? Anybody else notice that? I am not able to grab any of this stuff. It is not letting me pick it up. Could have brought an anglerfish to this map or something. Never would have guessed it would have needed something like that. That's pretty good for these pearls, though. A lot of them here. What's that? What is this? Oh, that's that then, I guess. Good enough, I suppose. Up we go. Yep, that I hardly got anything out of, but it's okay. At least we got something. Alrighty, final room, and we finally got a loot drop, so I can see what the effects of this Drakeling on that red cave drop is going to be. I'm kind of curious. I haven't really got a chance to grab any of those yet. Oh, we're lagging. Okay, and we got a rubble golem, saber-tooth up here, mantis coming out of nowhere. A lot of monsters in here. Like a cave Monolophosaurus over there, charging towards me. One of these guys again, just marching right up that hill. We'll take this guy down before we head down. There we go, you're dead. Another rock golem bites the dust. What is that, 3 now in this cave? Or 2, I think, something like that. Hey, Megalania too. How about that? I haven't seen one of you guys in a while. And you're dead. That'll be the last one of those I see for a while. Okay, let's see what we were gonna get from this. Grenade and Gallimimus saddle blueprint. Instead, we got a Ascended pistol and then Ascended scythe. Because of course, why not? Alright, one final room. Here we go. Boy, they changed this place around a lot. Oh wait, there's things in here, isn't there? I hear... oh yeah, there is, directly in front of me. I didn't even see that. How did I miss all of this directly in front of me? God, if they would have put some, like, claymores in here, I'd be done for. Anything else? I still hear the music, but I don't see the monsters. Well, wherever they are, I got no time for that. So we got the artifact of the crag. Nice. Now we can get the hell out of here. I guess that's that. Well, that was a really wonderful time. I kind of felt like I was nowhere near danger at all at any point during that whole entire experience. It was very easy to deal with. I had no issues at all. Shame I didn't really get much in the way of loot out of it, but I guess the loot's probably proportionate to the challenge. At least it has been lately. Harder than the Canyon Cave, but not by much. Okay, what are we doing here? Why am I, there's so many things here. So many things back here right now. Is that a capro? Why is there a capro over there? What is that thing? Hold on a second. Do you see that? Hold on now, you. Stop for just a minute here. Is that what I think it is in the water right there? Is that a Spinosaurus? That is a Spinosaurus in the water. My god, can they spawn in here? Why can they spawn in here? Why on earth would anybody make that possible? There is no way. I ain't fighting that thing. Those things rip you off your mount and eat them. Or at least a mount this size, it would anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Back into the sunshine. Now that we're done in there, we can head down here to this and wrap it up. Go get this loot drop down here. Not really loot drop, I guess. More like treasure chest. I'm curious to see if our good friend here, the Drakeling, who, by the way, does have the ability to give you a Dragon Horde key. Right now, I'm at 30,000 XP. I wonder if his, like, biome buff will make this stuff better, too. This is an entirely new area, by the way. This spot right here, I think. Very, very rich in metal. Hey, look at this. Nice little bit of water nestled away. Be a cool place to build a base. Nice little quiet, quaint little area up here. Maybe I will. Alright, so we got a, what is it, journeyman loot drop right here? Cool. We are relatively far away from home. Shouldn't be too hard to get back, though. Alright. Let's see what we got. What loots do you give me? Whole bunch of good stuff. There we go. So you want to give me Megalosaurus saddle blueprint, prime meat jerky, and bow blueprints, and you're going to give me ghillie boot blueprint. Okay, so it is affected by it. We learned that for certain. It is indeed affected. Well, now I have got to find a way back home. Well, as much fun as running around on foot has been, I think I am going to pull out my RG and fly back. I did remember to bring him with me, so I'm not super duper, like, out in the middle of nowhere right now. I will say, though, I am kind of enjoying running around the mountains, though. Kind of like the way that they made it very, not necessarily canyon-y, but they definitely added a lot of verticality to it and a lot of depth. I bet most people probably who don't come up this way don't ever see it. Kind of a shame, but it looks nice. I like it. Northern West Mountains. Okay. Let's fly out of here. We'll get rolling. Remember to bring salt, like I said. Let's get out of here. It's gonna take me a while to get back, probably, so we'll just grab some loot drops on the way. See if there's anything good in any of them. Probably not, I don't know. Alright, we're sorted. Let's go ahead and cycle through to Stored Experience, Dragon Horde Key. I can put this into something. I could give the XP to something. I don't know what creature deserves it, I guess. I could give it to the brain. Level them up even further. 30,000 XP. That would do... It would give me a level, but it wouldn't give me much. We'll shoot it at you. There we go. And... I got an Ascended Dragon Horde key. And this guy got 2 levels. So that's, I mean, that's not a lot. Shame I couldn't give it to myself. It would be nice to level myself up with that, but it wouldn't really, I don't think 30,000 is really going to do much for this mess I have right here. So, Ascended Dragon Horde key requires a mounted Drakeling to ping the location of a Dragon Horde. Have this in your inventory when you're within the vicinity. So, really? All the way back over there again? Oh my god. We're gonna go on another adventure, I'm telling you. One more adventure. Probably gonna cut out a majority of this adventure. I might actually fly there, tell you the truth. And I'm guessing I'm probably gonna need my shovel. I have a feeling. So we'll grab it. Should I bring the brain? Should I run across or should I fly? I mean, either way, I'm gonna cut to when I'm actually standing there, so you guys really aren't gonna see very much. If I find anything good, I'll leave it in. Any good drops? Particularly red drops, I'll be going for that pretty seriously. Hard and heavy. And it's sending me straight back to the mountains that I was just at. Literally that hill up there in the very far distance, I'm very certain was where I was just at, so I guess I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so I'm within the vicinity of the Dragon Horde, so, oh, hello. Alright, interesting place to just drop one. I've never opened one of these before, so, and it looks like I might never do that because I cannot stand up there on top of it. Oh my god. Alright, let me open this thing. What do we got? Oh my god. Okay, basic kibble, Carbonema saddle, a whole bunch of flaming arrows, an Ascendant long neck, Parasaur platform saddle, and a Tech Rex saddle. 36 rocket propelled grenades, and 33 shadow stake saute. That is ridiculous. I see why people like these creatures so much. A Tech Rex saddle. Can I convert that to, what is it, Tarbosaurus? Is that what's on this map? Could I just be running around the map with a Tech Rex saddle on my dino? Could I grind that? I don't remember if you can grind those. That's a lot of armor. I've literally not seen any of them, though. Like, I have not seen a single Rex on this map. I think maybe I've seen a couple of Tarbosaurus. I know they're the alternate for the Paleo Rexes, since they don't spawn on this map. And I guess Tarbosaurus is a little bit better of a desert variant of a Rex. Alright, well, I guess now begins a long process of dragging myself back. way, way back. We're gonna have to fly there. It's gonna take forever to get out of there. So we'll just go ahead and fly back. I'll see you guys whenever we get there. Okay, so I learned something about this guy just now. I mean, I kind of think I already saw it a little bit, but I just now thought about it. This guy can literally double jump. Literally. There he goes. You look at it, you can't really tell unless you look at it. The dude double jumped. Look at it. Right there it is. If you do it on the way up, you double jump. This is ridiculous. My god. There's a red drop over there. We're going for it. Every red drop is a must grab. It's gonna deal so much damage to me. Boom. Yep, that's like 1,000. We'll just cannonball up the side here. We'll do a reverse cannonball and fly upwards. Spontaneously, even. Here we go. We'll just double jump. We're literally playing Mario right now. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yahoo! Alrighty. There she is. Ain't she beautiful? Not even on the ground yet? Where did it go? Oh, is this one of these ones? Is it one of the ones that's in the ground? Ah, well. There's no way to get it. Guess we're just gonna have to just leave it behind. No way to get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all garbage. Yeah, well, we'll take it anyway. Shame we couldn't get it, you know? There's no way. No way to get it. Not at all. Gotta leave it behind. Shame of it, you know? That's the worst thing. Okay, home sweet home yet again one final time. Didn't really miss very much. Other than the brain here still being mostly dead. I got 2 metal behemoth gateways, 2 regular metal gateways. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, you know what we need to do here now? Like, I showed you already before why these things are ridiculous, right? Like, let's just go ahead. We'll do a little inventory here. Hang on a second. Let me just put some stuff away first. I'm gonna need more storage. I literally don't have the room for all this stuff. I need to build a bigger base just for storage. Okay, so just to help me move this stuff, we're gonna take advantage of Pepper here because of its immense inventory size. So let's break both of these. We're just gonna put these down. Behemoth metal gateway. We're gonna demolish that. That's one. Put everything into you. And we get another one. And demolish you. That's even more metal. I'm actually at capacity for how much I am able to lift now. The sheer amount of metal is getting ridiculous. That's over 2,000 though, I think. I'm fairly certain. So we'll just go ahead and I'm gonna have to do it this way. We're gonna have to local pull here. Metal ingots. Hopefully I can get them all from Pepper. Yeah, 2,100. Let's pull them all over. See, I can make a vault. I'm gonna have to. I'm very close to being able to make an industrial grinder. I actually don't have room for all the metal. So I'm actually going to have to use my overflow for metal for once. Oh my god. There's all that metal. Plus from the refining forges. Gotta pull all those. You know what I mean? And then I have these 2 metal gateways to break, which aren't going to give me the same amount of resources, like the sheer quantity. You know, it's not nothing, right? It's still like almost a little over half a stack of metal and a half a stack of cementing paste. Which is just wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and make a vault, I guess, just to use up the resources here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. I'm gonna have to make a building just for this stuff. Either that, or I will just finally go and use all these resources to make a base. I might end up doing that, so the next video might not come out right away. I think I'm gonna actually take the time. I got all the harvesters that I need. I might as well just go make a really nice big base to spend the rest of my time here on, you know? I think that sounds like a good use of my time, I think. Because I've got tons of resources. I mean, I could get all the metal and everything that I need right away. I could craft whatever I need to craft. We're pretty much, for the most part, done with this map. Anything after this point is just goofing off, so... yeah, if you like the video and you like the series so far, leave a like, subscribe. Better pay attention to this one, I guess, because it's pretty much about to be over. There's not very much left for me to do. We will do our obligatory run to the Wyvern Trench. I will go down there on a regular basis whenever the time finally comes. We will pull out Bloodwing, or at least his child anyway, from our obelisk once I finally get around to going up to one of those. And yeah, we'll clear out everything that we need to clear out. We'll get some good wyverns to breed, fight the boss, and then we'll be on to Aberration. And then, you know, all of the stuff that I got on this map I can't use until extinction, which is just lovely. But yeah, it's getting to be to the point now where I don't even know what to do with all these resources. I literally, what is it, SpongeBob in that episode, you know what I mean? Making so much money for pretty patties, you know what I mean? It was like, first we tried shredding it, then burning it, then we just gave it away, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm at right now. But yeah, if you like the video, like I said before, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I appreciate your support, every little bit helps. And with all that said and done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. So, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.